Well, for starters, it was the greatest nonviolent revolution in the history of our country. And unless you had a really good history teacher, you might not have known this. So I am going to educate you as to why you should know about this movement. It took 72 years for women to be included in the United States Constitution. Black men were included in 1870 after the Civil War and with the abolition of slavery. Although actually the amendment to abolish slavery really wasn't until the 13th Amendment, but American women were hopeful that they could be included in the 14th or 15th Amendments, and that didn't happen. So American women labored diligently to be included in a peaceful, nonviolent struggle. This was the greatest nonviolent struggle in the history of our country because these women and the men who supported them changed the course of history without firing a single shot. You've probably heard of the Declaration of Independence, but you need to know about the Declaration of Sentiments. This is the document that Elizabeth Cady Stanton and Lucretia Mott drafted at the 1848 Women's Rights Convention. That was a really exciting time in our history because these women realized that they had strong feelings about being included, and yet they didn't know how to go about it. They'd never chaired a committee meeting. They'd never really done anything publicly, but they were appalled by slavery. And so many of the suffragists, and the correct term is suffragist in the United States, the British were the suffragettes, they wanted to make sure that the process worked for American women to be included in the Constitution and to secure themselves their elective right to the sacred franchise. That was the legacy that Elizabeth Cady bestowed upon us. If you want to know more, go to www.theperfect36.com.